According to archaeologists, ancient people have been living around the Parowan Gap for over 12,000 years, and their stories are permanently etched in these canyon walls. But it wasn't until 5 years ago that I first made my way to the Parowan Gap, and it was in the form of recurring nightmares. I'd never seen this place in my life, but in the dreams, I'd be driving down a dirt road. Ahead on the dirt road was a mountain with the middle cut out in the shape of a V. Above the mountain were swirling black particles that almost looked like energy, floating around in the wind. When I got even closer, the sky got darker, and in the middle of the gap, the moon appeared, and it was swirling like a vortex of energy. The skies got even darker, and up out of the ground came a faceless, slender black figure, and that's when I would always wake up, terrified. Other nights I would have the same nightmare where I'd be on the dirt road in front of this mountain. But this time there would be an earthquake, and the ground would open up, and out of the earth would come this figure made of fire and lava, and it had this terrifying smile on its face. It scared me so bad that I would draw these pictures constantly. What is this being that was coming out of the earth, and why was I having dreams about this place over and over again? Well, it wasn't until a year later, when I happened to be driving down the road, I turned off and found that the Parowan Gap was a real place. And even crazier, I found out that on that day was the spring solstice. I couldn't believe this, because that's what this whole place is about. If you want to see that first visit, check out my Paranormal Places playlist. It's now been over 3 years, and I haven't been back, and I've driven past it dozens of times. Today I happened to stop and take my niece, and it wasn't until I got out and looked at my phone that I realized today is the summer solstice. It's so crazy to me that this place keeps drawing me towards it during important dates. So come along with me. Oh, by the way, archaeologists don't know for sure if these petroglyphs date back from 1,000 years ago or even up to 12,000 years ago. So there's a huge gap, no pun intended, on the dates. Although, I think it could be aliens. Again, I think it's so weird that we're here on the summer solstice. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna be teleported to another dimension? This petroglyph here is known as the zipper glyph, and if you notice the repetitive lines and dots, researchers believe that this is a type of solar calendar that, depending on the time of year, such as equinoxes and solstices, the sun will set directly in the middle of this gap. Paiutes also believe the zipper glyph is a map of travels that symbolize time taken and their journey and path. So there's so many different explanations, and no one knows for sure. So this little top of the zipper, do you see the zipper here? At the very top here, this little point, that signifies the summer solstice and the sunrise and sunset and how it's placed when looking through the gap here. So this is talking about today, like this day. Crazy, right? Again. That right there in the middle of the zipper glyph there, that depicts corn crops. Look at that. When you think of a petroglyph, you think of this. Guy. How cool is that? He's got Mickey Mouse ears on. Utah has some amazing things. It's like, that's a penis, right? Is that a penis? Awkward. Watch, when we walk around this corner, you're gonna feel the air that goes through here. It's crazy. What's in that cave? snake. I don't think you're allowed to go up here. Also, I'm in flip-flops. And there's crickets everywhere. You can feel the cold air coming out of it.
Down to the left.
Let me see. Is there a ghost in there? Well, let's get away from it. Come on. Slow down, you're driving through a portal. I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about the history of Parowan Gap and how it was formed. The gap was formed because we're right in the middle of two opposing fault lines, and so over the years the crust of the earth just went up against each other, and at the same time there was a river that was flowing. And it just continued to erode the two fault lines until it formed this gap in the shape of a V that you see. And so millions of years later, after that, the water dried up, and then that's what we have here. These specific petroglyphs here signify the water and the rain, and then over down on the left-hand side, those circles, those are depicting a woman's womb and giving birth. There are over 1,000 different petroglyphs in this canyon, and they're from so many different generations, so many different stories, and it's just amazing to see this in person.
Now those ones are harder to see because they're on the lighter rock.
Up there?
I can't. Oh, wait, no, I can't. There's even some up there.
They're everywhere up here. Up there's a big one. Where is it? There's one right there. Kind of. You can see it. There's more. See that? How did they get them so far up? That's what I want to know. The sound carries really weird here. Don't touch that wall at all. The oils from your hands will ruin it. I'm not kidding.
I don't know how old these are.
Wow, that's amazing. I don't think we're supposed to be up here.
There's a trail for
Oh, look at all those up there. See that? Oh. And again, I mean, all these petroglyphs have to do with like the summer solstice, which is what it is today, which is crazy. And we're here. We just randomly happened to drive through here today. And I decided to come show her. Look at that. Those dots there, I think those represent, I think they represent days, but I could be wrong. I'm not a historian. I'm not a geologist.
Oh, I know that there's a lot of bird shit right there.
I'm not an archaeologist. I'm not a paleontologist. I'm not a gynecologist, you know. So, come on. Hey, if there's not a trail up to it, don't walk up to it. I don't want you walking up there. Look with your eyes then, not with your feet. Come down. Come down. Come down or I'm leaving you here to be sacrificed to the sun. I want to walk this way and then come back from the other direction so we can see the gap a little better. There's some more vandalism. (1947). Remember, when you come to places like this, take only pictures, leave only footprints. Okay? Oh, the rattlesnakes get me. There's another. Oh, here's a good one. See that? This one's supposed to depict the wildlife. Very cool. Okay, let's flip around so you can see the gap. Just look at that. Look at that little bird. So those of you guys just watching this video are gonna think I'm the biggest a-hole, but my niece is so mouthy. Like, I don't understand. We've been on a trip for over a week. She's just been mouthy. And you know how, like, when you're just done?
17 years old.
So I'm not being extra hard. Just giving her some tough love. And I'm also leaving her here to be sacrificed. So, bye, girl. This girl right here is saying she's gonna go climb in one of these caves.
No, it's not even a cave. It's
I know what it
literally
is.
2 feet.
No,
It's over there. It's that other one on the
if
other
there's
side
not
as
a
well.
trail up to it, you cannot go up it and you cannot go inside of it. You will be arrested by the authorities. Okay? I'll have you arrested. I'll take your picture.
One of these.
Standing over here.
I remember one of these. I looked at it and there's only one drawing on it and it's a circle.
Is it the circle of life? Look at all of those up there. Did we already show you these? Look. They're just all over this mountain. Petroglyphs everywhere.
There's one shaking up a waffle.
Oh, look. Is that a bat?
Where? That one.
Oh, that's a bird.
Oh, I want to see that.
See? This is what it's like to be outside in the sun. What's that? Can you see it? I can't see anything. It's so bright. Snake. Cute.
Oh, hi. There's some on this side.
You could look up here for hours and just keep finding them.
Did you see these ones?
These hills have eyes. Get off me, flying. Fantastic. And of course, depending on the time of day, these just light up differently. Is that a penis? Oh no. Excuse me. It's on the other one. Look at them. They're up there. They're everywhere. That's a jellyfish. Oh no. It's a Christmas present. Look, you can see the sun. Like those have kind of washed away, but in the sunlight, you can see them. You can see the etching. Very cool. Oh, it's so hot. I'm not an outdoor kind of guy. I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, I am if it's the beach, but not if it's like a deadly, like, landscape such as this. Oh. Can you feel how hot it is through the camera? Because it's hot. Each aspect of the Parowan Gap in the Red Hills of Iron County is related to the others. Nature, prehistory, geology, and human history all overlaying on each other in one of the most remarkable places in all of Utah. This is going to do it for today. If you like travel videos, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And until I see you next time, remember, keep it paranormal.